arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game of the world.
We hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, but man, I think we are in for a great game.
The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56, the #1 overall pick, all the way back in 2009.
You ask any player that's played in the Super Bowl, Mike, and they'll tell you the hardest part is everything up until kickoff. The best part is once that ball is kicked off, it finally feels normal again, and that's what these players are going through. They've been waiting for this moment. It feels like it's taken forever, but here we go. Who's going to go out and put together the best game at the right moment and come away Super Bowl champs?
Off play action, it's Stafford. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, LA.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Rams.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Atwell sent in motion here. On 1st down, it is Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down. They put Adams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, and the Rams are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake Maye.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of, playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Maye. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, completes to Nakua. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man, right side. He's got him. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Rams, first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Parkinson in motion. A first down throw for Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
15. First down, Rams.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. They'll go play action with Maye. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's good.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the
I
3-yard
love
line.
this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
This one caught the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. Here's a 3rd down and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A gain of 7.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, That's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now this looks like a design run, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
The motion man is Nakua. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Maye. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Maye now on 1st and 10. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Has completed to Douglas. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Inside the 10, it is caught, and he will get into the end zone. Puka Nakua, touchdown, L.A.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. He'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Maye. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and Hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on 3rd down is Maye. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for New England. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Who can Ahkello and this Rams offense come back onto the field? Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, it's Stafford. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. A give, and here comes Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, L.A.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Parkinson in motion. Stafford now on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Here's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That one is good. And the Rams have run out to a 24-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Maye. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday. After this, an enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once more, it's Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. To throw is Maye. Forced out left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Great Maye. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Patriots back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Patriots 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get is up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
Second and 8.
Second down and 8. A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with first and 10. Throwing now is Maye. He'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 21-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Maye going to look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now a third and 2. They'll go play action with Maye. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 4 yards.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
On play action, here's Maye. He'll get this out to the left flat. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Maye to throw again. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, The receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off the bootleg. The Rams have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Rams offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And that big offensive run, clearing space. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
Patriots 17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They quickly out to Diggs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Maye now on 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Maye. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to number 3, Demario Douglas. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's good for a Patriots.
They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, New England.
34-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Maye gonna hold on to this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Maye. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will cut the deficit to 7.
Patriots 24.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action now for Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Offense.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that 1st down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Right through the uprights. You can do it. Please, we need it. Talk about a chip shot.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's another run here for Williams. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Dell had us there to make the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patriots offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Now, Maye has completed to Douglas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 3rd and 2, it's Maye. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Patriots 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henderson, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Maye. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second down, it's Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Jones on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They put Adams in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. They run over center with Williams. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one caught by Smith. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, L.A.
1st down, Rams.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Christian Barmore on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal. Here's Stafford. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end, Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Patriots 24.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. On 1st and 10, here's Maye. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Douglas in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. To throw on 1st down is Maye. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Pass caught right side by Henry. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Throwing is Maye. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
Another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Maye gonna look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That one taken in by Douglas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Maye. That is caught. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots are able to cut the deficit to 10.
41. Patriots 31.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Kyren Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
By Craig Woodson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll go with Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Parkinson in motion. And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Ahkello. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Maye. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Douglas in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Maye. There's that man again. Another catch. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st down.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, throws down for a loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now, on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, here's Maye. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Maye. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Rams offense ready to get back at it. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
So that'll